So, good day everyone. My name is Francis Joy Ann Gabilangoso. My topic for today is all about the expensive wine in the world. First is the Domaine de la Romane Conte, or Conte is often abbreviated to DRC, is an estate in Burgundy, France that produces white and red wine. It is the widely considered among the world's greatest wine procedures, and the RC bottle are among the world's most expensive. It takes a name from the Domaine most famous vineyard, Romane Conte. And the second is the Screaming Eagle, or California wine. If any wine exemplifies the California Cult wine phenomena, its Screaming Eagle, which made it the auspicious debut with their 1992 vintage. Within 2 short years, the wine quickly shot to the top of the hat, must have collectible chart. In fact, the current price for the 1992 Screaming Eagle has soared to over $7,000. That's per bottle, not per case. And the third is Chateau Cheval Blanc, 1947. The Cheval Blanc checked the quality of the wine and top up any bottles with its own stock of 1947 were appropriate. The last 1947 Cheval Blanc to appear at the Christie's, a single-sex little bottle, they established a new world or record when it sold for $192 and $304 and $375 in 2010. And the third is the 1869, the Chateau Lafite Rothschild. The bottles of Chateau Lafite Rothschild 1869 sold for HK 1.8 million each. The vintage of 1869 bottles sold in a single lot went for the multiple more than expected and set a new record for a wine sold the auction, and they were estimated to sell for HK $40,000 to HK $50,000 a bottle. All told, 7 bottle pulled in more than HK $1 million each, including vintage of 1869 to 1870 and 1899. The 284 lots include many bottles of Lafite as well as other those of other Chateaux owned by Domaine, Baron or the Rothschild, and all sold. And the fourth, 1907, the Hedsich Monopoly Goat American Prize, when first sold in a London of auction 1999, some 24 bottles were offered the price as high as $4,000, a world record at the time. Through the most went for closer to $2,000, which will become the relevant as will continue. 1907, the Hedsich Monopoly Goat American. There have been endless story about the buyers coming the market, many of them now urban, made of nearly legendary proportion. One story suggests the Caviar House, the swap in the purchase around the 2,000 bottles for $3,000. If so, then the owners really should crack a few to celebrate one of the century's great hits. We probably would say investment The Ritz-Carlton is Moscow got hold of around a dozen and was offering then for around the $35,000 each. Apparently, at a subsequent action, the price for a bottle reached a staggering the $275, the world's most expensive champagne indeed. And next is the cheapest wine in the world. First is the Côte d'Azur 2019. These roads will surely transport you to the south of France, its birthplace. Picture yourself on white sandy beaches, holding a glass, wafting aromas of grapefruit, red currant, and rose. And second is Bogley Chardonnay 2018. The notes of honeycomb and vanilla paired with a silky texture give the Chardonnay a luxurious feel for steel. The Bogley has a handful of other varietals too that impress you. And the third is the Francia Cabernet Sauvignon red wine. Francia is a favorite for its price, obviously, but there's a lot to love about the winemaker. The brand leader is a green practices with its recyclable boxes, and the fact that those boxes pack easier on the truck, saving 50% in greenhouse gas emission. Try the classic cab or the Chardonnay Chablet or Fruity Red Sangria. And the fourth is Barista Pinotage 2019. This deep ruby red is a cross of Pinot Noir and Cinsault, the baby of these two varietals. It's nothing like its the parents. It's complex in a touch of spicy. And the five is Famega Venho Verde Blanco 2019. This lunch region of Portugal produces script white that are floral, bright, and slightly effervescent, a perfect summer sleeper. And next is the most expensive wine in the Philippines. First is some Lionel Osmeñ La Reserve Malbec 2017. The Lionel Osmeñ La Reserve Malbec is an excellent red wine made from the France. It's made from 100% Malbec grapes and features a dark and deep color. It is characterized by a full and pleasant aroma which comes from red fruit, black fruit, and China ink. This wine constant woody notes that bring nutmeg, cedar wood, and juniper to mind. And the second is Villamare Private Bean Pinot Noir. The Villamare Private Bean Pinot Noir is made from the Marlborough, New Zealand. It suits most meat and aged cheese and oily fish, particularly matured cheddar cheese or smoked salmon. The award-winning wine features low acidity and fruit-driven flavor that bears note of cherry plum, red fruit, currant with hints of clove and spice. In addition, the Pinot Noir is intermingled with flavor of freshly roasted coffee beans and dark cacao. The Penfolds Max of Cherries 2016 in honor of Penfold reputable late winemaker Max Chobert. The Max Cheras wine was released in 2015, the year of Chobert 100th birthday. Chobert inspired many younger generation of winemaker to pursue excellent quality wine. He also contributed the innovation to Penfold during this time. This fruit-driven wine is made the south of Australia, and the four is the Los Medanos Malbec 2016. An Argently classic, the Los Medanos Malbec 2016 is a dry wine with a well-balanced flavor that feature French quack notes and spicy flavor. The wine has a sweet aroma and feature a purplish color with a hint of ruby due to the red fruit and brown and red flowers in it. It pairs well with red meats and well-seasoned dishes. And next, the cheapest wine in the Philippines. First is the Sun Valley Sauvignon Blanc 187 ml. This Sauvignon Blanc always winner. It's the perfect replica of our compromise with the quality, bright and clean interior, yellow in color, fine instant of floral aromas, and stand out on the nose, mingled with the citrus notes of the grapefruit and subtle touches of a green apple. The floral and fruit notes remain on the palate, accompanied by the balanced acidity and unique freshness that makes it a pleasing all-occasion wine. And the second is the Frontera Cabernet Sauvignon is 187 ml. The color brilliant or ruby red, a bouquet, fruity, chocolate, red plum, and vanilla. Taste soft and tannish, medium body, harmonic and smooth finish. And Robert's Calm Chardonnay is 187 ml. This coastal terroir under the favorable influence of the Mediterranean climate provide a unique location for the viticulture. The ambient humidity and gently breeze the cares the vines was roots the plant into the soil composed of the limestone and alluvial deposit that date the back to the Quaternary period. In the Viva Hispana Supreme Medium Sweet Spanish Red Wine, this sweet is Tempranillo and Grenache blended wine is a very good for the giveaway and appetizer, very affordable and fruity sweet wine. The Santa Luz Classics, a Chardonnay 187 ml. This Chardonnay has a nice yellow color with the pleasant notes of the grapefruit and tropical fruit on the nose. On the palate, it has the volume and refreshing acidity to enjoy it with the seafood and slightly spicy dishes. And 10, identify the trends. First is Azori Rosa Volcano, the palm salmon pink with each running to arrange aromas of wild strawberry, sea spray, blood orange, and sour cherry or iodine, the black pepper, and oyster shell. On the palate, clean, fresh flavor of strawberry, watermelon are carried by the present tense salinity. There's quenching and easy to drink. This is the wine that performed beautifully with all sort of seafood. Surprisingly, the successful with more the strongly flavor Indian, Thailand, and Japanese cuisine that are enhanced by a wine that combined a medium body, notable fruitness, and considerable freshness. And Morgo Metoda Classico Brut Rose. This isn't merely a champagne method or sparkler. It is a champagne quality sparkler as at a fraction of typical champagne price. The crafted of the slope of Montana from is the native of Nerlo Muscatine grape. Morgus Rose is one of the greatest sparkling wine in values you'll ever see. We just shake our heads in amazement every time we taste the Brut Rose de Morgo. Why? Because it is the one of very best champagne methods, sparklers made anywhere in Italy at a price that remain unformably low. During our restaurant, it was one of the most surefire by the glass pour and one cold offer. No one was the lunging for a $25 to $30 glass of champagne when there was on hand. And should you ever find yourself the picking wine for the larger event, one of the which champagne may be too spices, rather prices, the Kermode State Reserve, the Red Blind, the Kermode Winery and Vineyard are located in the shadow of the famed Guardian Peak that lie between the Stellenbosch and Helberg mountain range. The state reserve is the Winely flagship red blind that has been inspired by the right bank or Bordeaux with a small addition or Syrah to bolster. And next is all about the off-premise alcohol sale. For the bar restaurant that serve alcohol, off-premise sale will be an essential bar in industry trend in 2021. Many businesses have already dipped their toe into alcohol takeout option, but the new year will see the surge of off-premise alcohol sale. The pandemic gave this already growing the segment of boats, and we expect the breweries, distilleries, and beer distributors to get and on the action. Off-premise sales can take several forms. And alcohol delivery, the intricate laws governing alcohol delivery were laws in the last year, giving the bar and restaurant in some state the opportunity to offer the alcohol option on the delivery menu. The demand for the alcohol delivery will only continue to grow in 2021 as the expectation for the convenience climb ever higher. To take the advantage of this trend, bar and restaurant may have to jump through a few hoops to make sure they are abiding by the state and local regulation. And the third is the curated subscription services. If the dam of 2021 is a drinking at home din a current the subscription services are another bar trend that help to connect the bar owner with their customer base beyond just basic alcohol delivery. Some bars have kept their bartenders employee by putting them to work on our cocktail subscription that channel their mixology talents into the slightly different medium. Brewers are partnering with subscription services like a Tavor, an app-based business that notice subscribers immediately when new a highly rated craft beers become available for a shipping. For wine bars, a hand-selected bottle with a handwritten note from the in-house sommelier makes a special monthly subscription box for wine lover. These types of services will continue to become more creative and more sought after the new year. And next, number 4 is the canned cocktails. The branded merchandise is the nothing a few new bars can expect a more sophisticated digital shopping experience in 2021. For minibars website, the merchandise page used to be an afterthought with a limited product offering. Standard merch might include a branded t-shirt, a shot glasses, and maybe beer the glass or two. The bars will be upping the anti and making improvement to their merchandise selection to include the branded growlers. The bar tools and high the quality appeal. Customers can visit their favorite watering hole. They can show their support by the bringing a little pieces of the bar into their home. And the craft cane cocktails. The canned beverage trend was already quite popular when the pandemic gave it and the bigger boat. Now canned hard seltzer and canned rose wine aren't the only star of the show. Ready to drink cocktails in a can are an appealing bar trend for a few different reasons. For one, the quality of canned cocktails has the vastly improved and you can expect a perfectly blended drink that rivals a made from a scratch cocktail. Also consider the safety benefits of offering your customers a pre-packaged beverage versus a hand mixed cocktail. To top it all off, a canned cocktail it's a convenient option for imbibing in the comfort of your own home. And next is the premium products. The quality over the quantity, it's another a common theme for 2021. All the time spent in a quarantine has resulted in many drinkers becoming quite educated about mixing their own cocktails. This has the far-reaching impact to their industry because educated consumer expect the best and they're willing to pay the premium spirit and ingredients. Bars can take the advantage of this shift by offering the smaller cocktail, less that the future local or sustainable or top shelf spirit. Use the illustrative drink description on your menu that Don't neglect the mixers. Premium bar ingredients like the homemade bitters and infused simple syrup can elevate the cocktail experience even more. And next is outdoor drinking spaces. The past year has shown that outdoor activities are safer than indoor activities, which has left many bars looking for ways to create the outdoor drinking spaces. The action become, how do you provide an outdoor drinking space when you have no available space for bars located in a certain parts of the centuries or country. The the outside temperature alone is a hug obstacle to overcome. In 2021, bars will become a more creative with their approach to outdoor drinking. Allies the parking lot and sidewalk will be transformed into temporary drinking space, and remodels to balconies and rooftop will increase to battle the cold teams and create the outdoor winter. The destination bar culture will start to include a different type of BYOB in the form from the bring your own blanket. And next is advanced online ordering. Online ordering is a big of the pivotal shift to reduce the contact in the hospitality industry and allow the consumer to perform the most functionally digitally. As the platforms designed for online ordering become more advanced, we will see the enhanced option for the bar service. Instead of ordering drinks directly from the bartender, online ordering and digital payment can be performed by mobile phone to reduce the person-to-person to contact. In the past, online ordering was commonly used the prior to arriving at the destination. In 2021, we'll see online ordering being used as a method of ordering drinks and food on site. And next is the social media presence. The social media is gathering place where many go to feel like they are connected. While the present challenges imposed by the pandemic and increase the social media present provide a way by the owner can connect with their customer base in spite of the on-site closure. But in 2021, maintaining a social media presence goes by beyond just making a regular Instagram updates, weekly video or tutorial that put the mixologists front and center. Help keep the customer loyal to their favorite bar. Video can be posted for the free offer as a subscription services to increase the revenue. Many bars will start the offering digital gathering like wine or whiskey tasting in conjunction with an alcohol purchase, so customer can follow along the virtually. For the bar's owner in 2021, the stakes are much higher that they even been. The bar industry trend that will shape the future bar scenes are being adopted out of necessity than a need to keep up with the changing food fads. Diversifying revenue stream and providing safe, convenient methods of serving will continue to dominate bar culture for the unforeseeable future. And next, that's all my report. That's all. Thank you.